All right, we should be good to go over here. I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like we're good over there. Heck yeah, I'm gonna put the headphones on just to be sure, because you can never be too safe. It's I could be naive and just press start over here, let it do its thing, and then like wait 30 minutes after the fact, and then and be like, okay, I've got a full podcast recorded. Yay, let's get to editing, and then I turn around after 30 minutes or whatever and realize it wasn't even recording. It stopped recording like 5 minutes ago. But you can never be too safe. Never be too safe, like I said. So looks like we're set for exactly 30 minutes over there. I'm gonna check here, make sure we got audio. I'm not hearing anything through this. Okay, so there's that. Test. Oh, jeez, that's not what I was trying to do. Hello, testing. Okay, there we go. Turn it down the monitor because I don't want to, playback or whatever. But forgive me, y'all. I should have had that squared away before I got started. It's been a wild couple of days. Let me tell you, it's been wild. Wild. I like how I said that. It was like wild. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. That was just, I'm looking at this truck. Oh my gosh, this truck's so nice. Let me put that on vibrate, because it never fails. Someone always messages or tries to call or text. It's always something. I bought a lucky bamboo plant. I'm going to show you guys, actually. If you guys give me like 5 seconds, it's literally right here. But I'm going to go get that lucky bamboo plant. It's pretty cool, actually. I love you, baby. I had to say sorry to the dog because I almost ran him over with the chair. He just like shot up from under me. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? It's okay. You're okay, buddy. I'm sorry. But this is my plant. It's called a lucky bamboo. It's living as a house plant. My first ever house plant, guys. Care and maintenance. Temperature 65 to 75 degrees. Okay. Care. Avoid direct sunlight. My eyes. Okay. Fertilizer. Not recommended. Okay. Water. Must be submerged in water. Okay. So I gotta just like take this and dump it in the tub and never take a shower again. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. But this is my lucky bamboo plant. As you can see, they are on sale at Home Depot for $22 actually. And this thing is just so awesome. I love it. I'm in love with it already. Like, it's a great addition to either A, my studio, or B, my bedroom. I'm probably just get another one and get two. Why not? Make it more homey and get those green thumbs growing and stuff. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so I told you guys about the lucky bamboo. I can't get my words out. It's so tired of you. I have been up since 3 a.m. this morning. I am running off of fumes. It is like 9 o'clock right now. I'm running off fumes. I don't know how I'm doing it. Oh, that's right. Energy drink in the grace of God. Okay, so I'm about to get this truck, right? It's a 2014 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 series, 4-wheel drive, double cab, LT, boom, loaded, V6, good on gas. Awesome all around. Comes with the cover on the back. That's what I'm looking for. Got the towing capabilities, no machinery. I can't wait. I'm happy. I'm really excited because it fits the budget and numbers line up. I've done the numbers like 4 times because I'm anal about numbers. I'm very anal about numbers. If like the numbers don't add up, I don't like the way the numbers are looking, I'm not going to do it. I won't make the decision because like, why would I put myself through that financial burden? But this is an investment that I know at some point in my life I'm going to have to make. And not only will this force me to get out and gig, but it's also going to, keep me from having to make this investment later down the road. And by the way, look, okay, I thought the door was being unlocked. I'm like, what are you doing home so early, Brian? But what was I going to say? by the looks of this market, I've been searching for a truck for a couple months now, and from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, the prices of these trucks is getting outrageous. So for me to find what I found at the price that I found, I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I'm like, you know what? The stars literally aligned with this one, and I'm surprised I was able to get it. My payments under where I wanted it, with gap insurance too, with the gap and warranty for the basically extent of the loan or 100K miles. But I'm not even gonna put 100K miles on this truck before the loan's paid off. So I mean, within the span of almost 3 years, I've only put 30,000 miles on my car, on my current vehicle, and that's like traveling back and forth and everything with music equipment. So I mean, like I said, I'm definitely gonna still be have that warranty on even after this truck is paid off. And or is it? I think it's to the life of the loan. For life of the loan, I'm not quite sure. I will have to double check with that. But yeah, looking forward to getting this truck though. Still looking for a place to live. I messaged a friend of like, hey, what's the contact information for your guys' office? Because I call the one that they provide online, and it makes me go through this little automated voice thingy, and then it doesn't allow me to talk to anybody. Unfortunately, it's like you have to put an application online. You go online, there's no access to the application. You got to be a resident of the thing, and it's like I'm not a resident. How do I go throughout this? You guys need to make this more user friendly, if you guys don't mind. I mean, hey, just make it more user friendly. Just, just for me, just a little bit. I mean, I'm not special or anything, but I do want to, I do look forward to renting with you guys. So hopefully, you guys get this together, and I won't have to leave a bad review. Hmm. Think about that one there. I like to leave reviews because it's I feel like it saves other people the trouble or the hassle that I have to go through. Like if you read a review that you're gonna have to deal with boom boom boom, I'd rather know before I get in there. Like knowing is half the battle, and I'm a firm believer in that. All right, I'm gonna talk about my weekend before I get into like reviews and all that jazz. But Friday, what did I do? I woke up, I cleaned, and I did laundry, and I finished Orange Is the New Black. I can't. I'm not gonna do a spoiler. Did it just give me a storage alert on my phone? Oh my gosh! I'm just trying to record this podcast, bro. I'm probably gonna have to switch over cameras, or maybe I'll have to cut this one short, or hopefully it just doesn't cut out on me. But Orange Is the New Black, bro. That ending was just, like the last season. There's just so much going on. The chick that was dating the little, well, there's lots of chicks in the show. I can't just say the chick. The few Lana, what is her name? She went crazy. The girl's baby. I'm not sure if you guys know, but spoiler alert. All right, girl's baby dies. She ends up making an Instagram and using other people's photos for the baby. Like that one right there. She ends up going back cuckoo, whatever. Ends up breaking out, but still within the confines of the prison. Everybody's in max now. Tasty, she's about to commit suicide. Joe Caputo, he's going through he's getting me too'd. Suzanne becomes like the leader of Chicken Town or whatever, and then extra chicken gets in there, and then there's like the drug trades going on with Voss and Piper. She's out living her life. She's out of prison or whatever, and she meets somebody else, and you're thinking that's gonna work out. Oh my gosh! Finally, Voss and Piper gonna separate. Voss is cheating on Piper with the security guard who's still shaking up about the riot, but like kind of a crybaby, but kind of crazy at the same time. I forgot what her name was, but it's just a lot going on. I mean, then they've got short girl. What's her name? Pennskentucky. They call her Pennskentucky. That's kind of messed up, but she's got the little dyslexic. She got dyslexia, and they're supposed to give her extra time for her test, but she didn't get the extra time. They actually cut the loose check, who becomes the new teacher, because the girls were like they wanted to use the old guy. Storage low. Tap to manage. Nope. Negative ghostwriter. You're gonna finish recording this thing. No, I'm not talking to you guys. I keep getting messages here on like my screen right there about my storage being low. But this is just a one-time thing. My other phone had died, and there's nothing I could do about that. I got 3 phones for business purposes, obviously. Who else? Yeah, okay, so Pence, Kentucky, she dies, overdoses. Just, it's just so sad, man. You gotta watch it. I know I just exposed like a good chunk of it, but still watch it because the way they laid it out was beautiful, and that's all I'm gonna tell about it. Because then I'll start going into detail about everything. Like people lose their job, people get like, oh man. I'm trying to tell you that's. I'll tell you what, that was pretty good. And then I finished another anime series I was watching as well. World Tier Harem. End of the. It's like the. Okay, so I'll just break it down to it. Basically, there was a man-made virus called the MK virus, the man-killing virus. It kills off 99.9% of the men on the world. There's only 1% left. So like, there's like 5 guys left, and the 5% that left, they were all went into like Cairo deep sleep because of cellular cirrhosis disease they had, and it somehow saved them from catching the disease. One guy is like up and he's mating with all the women, trying to repopulate the earth. Then that's basically what they want the men to do, is repopulate the earth. But there's one guy, he's like stuck on this one chick that he fell in love with before he went in deep sleep, but she had to choose between him and another guy, and he's like, it's okay, choose him, blah blah blah, but take my necklace or whatever. She still has this necklace when he wakes up, but she's not there. The entire world's changed. Like I said, they want him to mate with multiple women, but he's like, no, I gotta find so and so. My heart belongs to her. I want to be with her. Blah 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 blah. It's wild, and then he's like starts researching the virus. Comes to find out that it was man made by the organization that's wanting him to mate with all the women, and then there's like another organization within that organization. What's the word where they like do research on you? Background search, background check. I can't. I'm lost for words today because this is just like the 20th time this has happened where I'm thinking of something and I can't even think of what I'm trying to say. Investigation. They're running an investigation on the organization that's making the people mate with boom people, and it's really good. World's in Harem. Watch that. It's very graphic. I do not recommend it for children, but World's in Harem and Orange is the New Black. That's basically what I got caught up on this week. It worked finally. All right. I got rid of some Nerf guns. I didn't want to, but I know I wasn't going to use them, so I was like, I'm just going to give this to my buddy Wes. Him and his family, I'm sure they will have a blast with those. Get it? Blast, Nerf gun, blasters. Pew, pew. That was corny. Anyway, saw some old friends from the job. Wow. I saw friends from my old job. I'm not going to say their names because they'll probably get upset. How could you use their name? Lawsuit. Because they're like that. Be in the comment section of the video defending their company. Really? Nobody cares, bro. Why are you being this super anal? Like, chill. I'm gonna dive in that a little bit. Like, I feel like everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and it's crazy how the way they have it set up online. Because like on Indeed, there's a comment section, where you can, as an employee or ex-employee, you can talk about the company, and they don't have the best track record on there. I will say that. I mean, they've got some good comments from people that just, really love do anything for the company. You've got those out there, and there's nothing wrong with that. You got your company men and women, but those are the favorites, But what about the non-favorites like myself? I mean, I didn't waste my time leaving a review on there because it was It wasn't worth it because it's like you leave a review within 30 seconds. There's somebody clapping back on there. They are on their stuff like white on rice. You wouldn't believe it. I didn't know it existed until a buddy of mine that I used to work with showed it to me. I'm like, what is this? He's like, oh, dude, this is like the review section for such and such. And I'm like, shut up. Let me read. And under every little thing, there's like there's some witty comment or a positive response about the company. Like it's pretty weird. But again, I'm not gonna bore you guys with the details. Just know that place is off the rocker, and those are the people I was hanging out with basically from the job. These were the cool people, not the favorites, but these are the cool people. I got to meet what does that say? I exchanged info with a beatboxer, an artist, performer. He's really good. He's really talented, by the way. Like he beatboxed in front of us, like a group of us, and I was like, wow. It's like something you'd see off of TikTok. Like, dude's got it. Like, I just need him to start like performing and stuff. And he was calling me like sensei and everything, and like I'm like, no, dude. Like we're all on the same page. I'm trying to get perform myself because I haven't really like done a performance by myself in a long time. So this gig coming up in May, where I DJ my grandmother's thing and play the saxophone, and where I play my saxophone at the graduation. God willing, I get that event. Yeah, that'll be like my first time performing by myself in a long time. Actually, I've got one coming before that. It's May the 2nd, or is it the 5th? Whichever Saturday it is, I'll be DJing a party. Hey, I have something to drive my stuff over there with. All right, I got excited. I'm not sure if that's like vomit or anything, but I got dizzy for a second there. I probably shouldn't have done that. I reconnected with some childhood friends over the weekend. One of them I know drops music on the regular. You should go check him out. One line on SoundCloud. The other one I just found out he's a producer. He's an artist. I'm blessed to be like surrounded by really talented individuals. People at church, people I collab with. Supposed to be collabing with some new artists soon. Shout out A Legend with her new song drop, Paranoia. Shout out One Line. Shout out I.m.m.a.l.a.c.h.i. West Smith. Um, Shout out. Is it Super World now, or is this it's still super sophisticated? Either way, Super World, super sophisticated. He just dropped out a clothing line. Go check that out. Check that out. Toxic Love. Shout out D-Fax and Rachel. They just dropped a song. I'm not sure what it's called, but go check that out. Go make sure you go mess with. Get your haircut. You go get your haircut from Ray Sean, Scope, Kid Wilson. Be sure to get you some art from him and his wife, Kiana Wilson. I'm just name dropping at this point. I think that's about it as far as the people that I'm. Oh, 434 Maine, or I'm not. I think it might be Maine now. I'm I've got a lot going on in the head, so bear with me if I pronounce anybody's name wrong, any artist names wrong. It wasn't intentional. It's just that's off the top of my head that I know. I got to see Sister Val over the weekend. I got to see the Stains in. Like I haven't seen my church family, God family in years. It's like since before COVID. This is like 2019, like summer, maybe, and then even way before then. Because I left Danville in 2018, but I was already on my way out in like 2017. I was like barely going. I was going to church, but I wasn't there. Those who know, I was not there. I was there, but I was not there. And like I said, God's still working on me, man. I feel like I'm in a lot better headspace, better place mentally, physically now than I have been in a long time. Try not to slip. That's what I heard on my way out Sunday. Don't slip. I was like, okay, fair enough. Don't slip. Got it. But anyway, it was beautiful to see all of them again. Like, of course, I went and saw my family as well while I was down in town. I got to see my Grandma Peggy, Grandma Ann, Papa Fred, Papa TC, my mom. I didn't get to see my dad because he was working, but I just spoke to him not too long ago. Let me make sure this is still recording. Okay, we're at 19, no, 20 minutes. We're at 20 minutes. Speaking of my dad, like I was having like this ear pain earlier, right? I'm still having a little bit, but it's in my right ear. I think it was when I hooked up my PA system to interface, and then turned it on, and it was like, and my hearing has not been right ever since then. And I got dizzy on the phone. And I was like talking to him. It was like everything was like. I'm like, okay, that's not good. And I was just holding my ear, and then like my neighbors, like their kids just running around. It's not helping it either. I've also got this like blister under my kneecap, which is weird. I've never had that before. It sucks. I'm supposed to be filing my taxes tonight too. Man, excuse me. All right, I had to dab with it on the way out. Bless me, thank you. Filing taxes tonight. After that, I'm gonna take the evening, like make my lunch, shower, and everything. Make sure I'm good for tomorrow. I'm gonna finish folding laundry in the room, watch some TV, do this podcast. I'm done with numbers for tonight. Well, I gotta do taxes first. So after I do tax, I'm done with numbers. Just done. Done with them. I'm smacking them out, the way like Will Smith did. What's his name last night? Will Smith and Chris Rock. Yeah, that was. I was like, whoa. That was like the first thing I saw this morning. It was like, it was like my verse of the day, and then I saw the Will Smith thingy. I'm like, Will Smith smacks somebody, huh? Then I saw it, and I'm like, oh, okay. Problem is like, this is staged. And I talked to my boss about it. He's like, that looked like it had to be staged. But then like they're talking about taking us away as awards. Like if they wouldn't have done, they should have did something last night. Now because they waited, they need to like take more action about it. He has to be punished more harshly and stuff. And it's like why? It's just for one, you don't disrespect somebody's wife on stage. I understand as a comedian, you make your bag by cracking jokes and stuff, and maybe that was like one of the areas that you're not supposed to joke about. Because I've been in certain situations where like I didn't said some stuff, and like people took it to heart, and they're at the point where they're ready to fight me, yo. And I'm like, dude, it was just a joke. And they're like, no, it's not a joke. It's not a joke, man. You can't be doing that, bro. It hurt my feelings. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And then everybody's like, yeah, man, you can't be doing that. You gotta know your crowd, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you just gotta watch what you say. And I'm like, you know what? You are I'm not gonna say the because I'm sure kids that are underage listen to my podcast, and I'm trying to be more aware of that, be more considerate for people. And I'm also not trying to get me too. Well, not me too. What's the correct canceled? That's it. Canceled. I don't want to get canceled for saying the p word or the b word or whatever or belittling someone. I know a long time ago I said I don't care if I get canceled or if I get blocked or censored, and it's like, I mean, part of me doesn't care, but the other part of me is like, I'm still trying to get this thing off the ground. If I can't get it off the ground, then what's the point in doing it? But it makes me happy, so that's why I continue to do it. So therefore, I will try to like watch what I say. All right, I've reached a tangent somewhere along. I was like, we were here, and then we went here, and then we went down there. My bad. Okay, so back to Will Smith smacking the crap out of Chris Rock. I mean, he was like, bah! I'm like, yo, on live television, so keep my name out your not my name, my wife's name out your M. I'm like, yo, dude, wow. Like that put a smile on my face first thing in the morning. Cause like I said, I've been up since 3 o'clock. I've been trying to go back to sleep since I woke up at like 3:30. Like I always do. It's weird. It's always at 3:30, 3:30, 3:33, 3 o'clock. Then like I fight sleep for about 3 hours to about 6, and then right at about 7, that's when I'm like, my body's like, okay, you can go to bed now. And then alarm clock goes off 5 minutes later, and then I'm just like, ah! I want to pull my hair out, but I don't have any hair, so I can't pull my hair out. So that's a whole nother dilemma. Okay. But yeah, put yourself in Will Smith's shoes. You know, somebody's disrespecting your wife, even if it is a joke. I mean, we say, "Oh, well, I would have never did that," but you don't know until you put yourself in that situation. Like you're on live television and somebody makes a comment and like you've had it. You know, like I understand. You know, just like that's it. You know, I'm done with this. Somebody's got to get smacked. I'm not condoning, saying that's what you need to do. You need to go out there and do it. I'm just saying have a little sympathy, be more human. Look at this. If I can find the words to say about this situation, like look at it from like I said, step into his shoes. Look at it from his eyes. Put yourself in his shoes. Literally, like step into the situation. All right, you're at the Oscars. Your wife, she has alopecia. Correct me if I'm wrong. A disease that she can't grow her hair, or I don't even know all. I don't know enough about the disease. I just found out today, so I'm just like, oh, so that's why she's had her hair cut. Well, I'm sorry that you're having to deal with that. I mean, still look beautiful, just. But I guess the context in which Chris had said her name. Oh, Chris had made the joke, made the situation escalate. And like I said, I've been in situations where the context of which I use my words have escalated the situation for some people. In my mind, I'm like, I'm just cracking a joke. I'm having a good old time. Everybody's cracking jokes and stuff. And then I say the wrong set of words and it sets somebody off. I'm trying to look at it from Chris Rock's situation and Will Smith's situation and Jada Pinkett Smith's situation. Like, I love all three of them. I love them. I've got nothing, no beef, no quarrel with any of them. But I do have beef when they like try to cancel people or try to like belittle people for being human. That was a natural human response to someone disrespecting your wife. Like somebody, you're at a party or a gathering and someone says something disrespectful or tries to belittle your other half. You're trying to tell me you're just going to sit there and laugh at your other half? Okay, maybe he chuckled for a little bit and then something was said and then he's like, all right, I gotta set the sword. I gotta set him straight. All right, human reaction. Somebody got smacked. Okay, he said he was sorry, but no, that's not enough. We want to cancel him. We want to make sure he turns in his award and all that stuff. Like what? Even if he does that, he is set. Like I was talking to my friend, like he's set. He doesn't need anything else from us, like from the world or anything. He's good. You can cancel him all you want to, but that's not gonna. It's not gonna take away his money. You can take away. You can take a trophy. I mean, you can literally go out and buy a trophy. You can get a trophy made. Dude, take away his trophies. Keep him from booking jobs. He doesn't even need. He does it for the love, for the craft of it. But we get so bent out of shape when things don't go our way or when someone doesn't suffer or it's like who are we to try to cast judgment on somebody else? Like, come on now. I could quote a Bible verse there, but I don't know it well, and I'm not going to make a fool of myself. Or, you know what? That's it. That's the end of the podcast. Um, I'm starting to get worked up over the situation, and I'm not liking how my body's feeling because I feel like my body's shutting down as we speak. Um, that's it. If you liked today's episode, be sure to leave a comment. Share the episode with a family member or friend, whichever one you do. This all helps support the podcast. No cost whatsoever. It's literally cost you nothing to like, share, subscribe, comment. And I appreciate everybody like who tunes in, the faithful few. Thank you guys so much. I know I'm not looking at you guys, but here I am. Thank you guys so much for tuning in every week on time. I'm a little late with this episode. I do realize that, and I'm gonna get better at that. I'm gonna work on that. I did let the weekend get the best of me last week. This past weekend, I did let time get away from me. Oh gosh, I gotta go. And we're back. Boom, just like that. I had to. I hit the 30-minute mark. And I was like, oh, wait, hold on. I gotta go. That's why I always set it to 60 minutes because I don't know when I'll go over, and this thing is still giving me the storage low. Tap to manage. It's been doing that the whole episode. I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing right now. You would probably like throw the phone out the window at this point. But I've got a lot of patience. Thank you, God, for giving me patience because back in the day, I would have taken this phone, tossed it in the air, take a baseball bat. Now, most of those phones are paid off. Nah, those are phone. They were like $50 phones. I didn't do that all the time. It was a one time thing. I just wanted to make a joke about it. End on a happy note. Think happy thoughts, happy thoughts. I don't know the rest of that song. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful and blessed week. I will see you guys next time. Peace.